Hey guys, Burnished here, bringing you a video. I haven't recorded a video in 18 days, so yeah, really lazy, but finally gonna do one, and I felt like doing a commentary just because I just played this game, it was what, like 5 minutes ago, and this just showed me the dominance of Katarina in solo queue, and just how like the early snowballer champions just really work to amazing effect. I'm going to speed this first part up because not really anything happens. We figured they were going for an invade just because they had Blitzcrank, and we were right, but obviously I thought they were going to come from around this region where they usually come from, but no, they decided not to. And you'll see in a minute, I believe Ezreal gets caught out. But yeah, so topic of today's thing, it was just an amazing Katarina gameplay video I had. Obviously, /AFK there. Does flash. I don't think the hook would have hit anyway, so still just making sure. And they are definitely going for our blue, so instantly we're like, okay, yeah, we'll go for their blue. Let's go over me for a second. And yeah, I just want to talk about, like, I've now got 2 rules of solo queue. And these are actually, well, one of them is directly related to Cube, who you may have seen on Reddit. He's I missed the CS there, I suck. But yeah, he's another YouTuber like me. He has like 38,000 subs or something, because he got on the front page, and it was like, he is really a really helpful YouTuber, gives very good advice. Jace coming in the lane there, just doing a bit of damage to me, but yeah, he gives good advice. And one of his videos was all about dying and the consequence of dying, and he mentioned that a lot of people sort of think this game is like Call of Duty. It's like a first-person shooter where deaths don't really matter. You know, you can die 20 times in a first-person shooter, and it doesn't really affect your team that much, unless it's like team deathmatch or something. But if you go like 20 and 20, then that's pretty good. That's good in a first-person shooter. Problem with League of Legends is it's not. It's completely different. And so the main aim of when I play solo queue now, this is rule number 1, is not to die. Right here I screwed up immensely here. Quick flash out, popped up a couple of potions, and I luckily survive on what is nothing of a HP. I don't even know how I survived through that, but lucky me. So I'm instantly going to be off of that. I did run Flask, 5 potions and a ward, but my team actually told me that's a pretty stupid idea because the flask gives mana, so you're sacrificing 50 health restoration by getting the flask. Instead you could just get potions. So I think on Cat I might start going 9 health potions and maybe picking up 2 wards off of that as well. The reason why I do this, it's sort of to do with the 0 deaths thing, as a lot of players will be like, especially in lower elo, especially someone like me. You want to play very aggressive, and you can see me doing on this Lux. I'm trying to zone her out of CS. I'm trying to see if I can get in a good position to use a combination on her to just lower her HP. But if Wukong was in that brush, like below me, then it would completely destroy me. I would jump in, I wouldn't have any escape mechanic, and then he'd probably get first blood on me, and then give that to Lux, or I don't know, something. Lux had blue buff as well, I forgot to mention that, which was a bit annoying. Not really as annoying as much. She didn't get a lot of poke on me as I expected. But yeah, so picking up health potions and a couple of wards really helps, because that means I can be as aggressive as I damn well like, because I know that the jungler isn't there. Plus a little trick for those of you who don't know, in mid lane, we did actually try to get a gank onto Lux, but double binding, GG. But you see me place the ward here but not one over here. That's because I only had 1 ward. I actually picked up another one, but you can put one here and then just hang around this part of the lane. Never ever, for whatever reason, unless there's like 4 other people on the other side, go over to this part of the lane. Because if you stay on this part, you have that warded. You know when danger's going to happen on this side. You don't know when it's going to happen on the other side. So yeah, I'm just trading some damage with Lux again. But yeah, that's a good little tip. So you only have to ward mid lane once instead of twice, which is a great money saver. And it means wards can last twice as long, so you can stay in lane twice as long, which means more CS, etc, etc. But But yeah, what did I go over? Not dying, yeah. So basically he was talking about the math behind it. You know, if you're dead for this allotted amount of time, you're missing this much CS, you're missing this much gold. And see, I just jump on there, I know exactly how much damage Katarina does. And so that combination I knew would kill her with Ignite, and I managed to pick up First Blood. Yeah, that's also something, you know, you got to know the champion you're playing. Counter picks are good, but it's less important than skill. If you're really good at Brand, but they pick a Lux and Brand doesn't counter Lux for whatever reason, then don't pick something that counters Lux, just pick Brand, because you will have much higher knowledge of how to beat someone as Brand than you will as that counter. Right here, I realise there's a ward because they're just backing out, so I'm not going to go in for a gank down bot lane. Yeah, so not dying, it also goes in play with not doing risky plays. So, you know, I knew how much damage I could do to Lux, so I sort of calculated a little bit, just made sure. I could have been a couple of bit off and then would have raged because my Ignite didn't kill her, but yeah. So we get a ping down on Wukong that actually pretty much saved me because I had no idea. Because my ward had literally just expired, so I didn't quite catch it. I go and ward there as well. Wukong can't come in for a gank. I think he was just checking out to see if blue buff was there. He actually warded it. So yeah. Kill trade going on up in top lane. And that's pretty much all you see of Poppy as in kill wise for the entire game. Which is great. And so yeah, Ezreal getting another kill bot lane. No, getting first kill, sorry. So, you know, all our lanes pretty good start. You know, we've got the support and jungler have an assist. All of the solo lanes and the AD carry have a kill each, which is definitely a benefit. So the other thing about solo queue, did I already mention that? Is just to play champions, no, sorry, I didn't mention that, is to play champions that have a decent early game, like amazingly good early game. About the start of this season, Ryze was a really big champion. You know, you could build Muramana on him and he would just blow people up. But the problem was, he had a bad early game, so I found myself losing a lot of games just because I played too aggressive and I wouldn't win because I have a bad early game. Same thing with Vladimir. So, you know, pick something that has a decent early game, such as Katarina, and then you can transfer that into late game. You know, people are going to act stupider in solo queue, so having a strong early game just means you can benefit off their stupidity. So we know they're aiming for the blue here. I didn't actually know it was warded, but Nautilus actually gets the smite, and he's perfectly fine with that. And Wukong actually gets the blue from Lux, which is I thought was a bit weird, but you know, whatever. I think it's because Lux already died, and I don't know. But yeah, Ezreal's on 2-0, so that's always good. Blitzcrank and Tristana both died, etc. Nautilus trying to get into a gank, but at the moment I'm just zoning Lux really hard. She knows that I have the advantage now. I have a kill, so you know my items aren't actually any better. I mean, that's something that a lot of people misjudge as well. You know, I've got Crystalline Flask and some potions. That means I have no extra mobility, no extra ability power, you know, no extra damage from when I previously killed you. Whereas, you know, you've gone back, you've got the amplifying time, you've got Ruby Crystal. You know, it's sort of those things that she probably could kill me. Is this the part? I think something awesome happens here. No, it doesn't. No, pretty sure. Okay, so gank down bot lane using ultimate from Nautilus, and it's just like, bing, one kill. I think they only get one kill from that, yeah, pretty sure. Here, Lux actually, I'm going to rewind that. Just because I thought it was so good and bad of Lux. Lux played this terribly right here. Like, you'll see her. So I jump on her just to get some damage trade, get hit by the binding, which is really stupid by me. Ignite goes down, she doesn't use the ultimate. Uses the ultimate, I blissfully glide to the left, and yeah, I get out. So if she had ulted me while I was binded, I don't think she had enough mana though. I think that was the problem. Ezreal picks up another kill, 4-0. I'm 1-0. And I go back, pick up a ridiculously larger rod, which is insane for Katarina. I pretty much stack these from early to mid game, Just in case any of you are wondering how I play Katarina, but you want to start off with a DFG, go into a Rabadon's, and then go into a Zhonya's Hourglass, and that is just so much damage and so much utility. It's just ridiculous. The new DFG with Katarina is insane. 20% increased damage on your ultimate, you know, and all of your abilities when you jump in and burst someone down. It's just too good to pass up. So yeah, back away farming mid lane. Currently second highest CS, which was pretty much the same throughout the entire game. And I'm looking for a gank up here, and I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go. Oh, maybe I should go. And yeah, so there is actually a ward here. I didn't actually notice this. I thought it wasn't warded, but Jace for some reason walks up here. So I'm like, okay. So then I come down and ulti. Poppy pushes her into my ult a bit more, and I get the kill. So now 2-0. Which is definitely, this is the part where I'm getting snowballed. I need to get shut down. I need Wukong ganks in mid lane. I need Lux to keep continuously push the wave. Again, down bot lane, Ezreal picking up another kill very easily. So he's now 5-0. And I think we managed to pick off Lux here. I know I'm running down here. So Nautilus realizes that I'm running down for a fight. So he is not going to farm mid lane, but he's just going to come down for a fight as well. Actually realized that. And Ezreal sort of 1 versus 1 against Lux here. Lux didn't use her E there. I think it might have been on cooldown, but then I think she sort of knew that I was coming over. Ulti quickly, and then she flashes, so I'm just out of range. And get binded. So yeah, nothing more to come out of that. And this was a pretty bad play on our part. Wukong comes down here, he's cloned and everything. I don't have ultimate at this point because I just used it on Lux and didn't pick up the kill, so I didn't get any reset and cooldown. Ultimate down the mid lane from Lux, bot lane, sorry. And yeah, they sort of just clean up Nautilus and Janna. And I just like casually stroll away. It doesn't look like I did much because I didn't actually do anything. Because without the ultimate, Katarina isn't useless without the ultimate, but you need to be able to secure a kill with at least your 3 abilities. So you can get the reset, so you continually do that. And the problem is Janna Nautilus, that's no damage output. Here we get a nice clean kill off Wukong. Wukong's sort of like looking at the shop, and I'm just like, hello, and pick up the nice kill there. Pings onto Tristana, who I didn't actually see, so I was like, okay. And she jumps over and makes the stupid mistake just to recall. And I put a ward over. Again, why you should take wards in mid lane. Perfect plan. Tristana's so very low. I didn't steal it just because I thought Ezreal... I didn't look at bot lane, and I thought Ezreal was like, you know, only had like 1 or 2 kills. So I was like, oh, you can have it. And then he's on 6, and I'm like, oh, okay. I probably should have taken that. Let's go back to me. But yeah, basically what I was saying about earlier is just, you know, pick something with a decent early game that can snowball really hard. Kha'Zix, Eve, Katarina. Trying to think of more mid lanes that can snowball particularly hard. Riven can snowball top lane. Pantheon, Talon, you know, those sort of AD bruisers can do really well. Here I was going to head over to the blue buff, but again, it's one of those risky plays. I don't have my jungler. You know, he's at top lane, so is Poppy, who's on low HP. There's no point making a risky play trying to get the advantage when I already have it, or else I probably would have lost it. So I spot Wukong there, so he spots me, which I'm like, fine, I'll back out, because they know I'm here. And I believe, yeah, Poppy gets chased, so I'm completely oblivious to this. I just jump on Lux instantly, get the ignite down, and then Janna uses some abilities. The ignite picks up the kill, which is really good, because that sets my cooldowns down further, if that made sense. Get the nice long range Shunpo onto Wukong, so I'm just auto attacking him. GG, nice kill. Blitzcrank trying to grab someone, failing epically. And I didn't actually notice that, but Ezreal picked up blue buff. Another good thing about Katarina, she's manaless, so you have free farm, just completely free. You can use your abilities to farm. That's what I love about doing that, about playing Katarina. Just, you can use your abilities to farm. I love that. And of course with no mana, you know, you can engage it pretty much any time, unless you have low HP. Whereas, you know, Lux, like if she's on low mana, that's not a kill. You can't get a kill with low mana Lux. So yeah, I pick up DFG here. Very amazing item, 100 ability power, 15% cooldown reduction. and 15% of target's maximum HP, and damage amplification. So Zephyr going down there. But yeah, that's just simply amazing. Oh, Tristan actually picks up the kill there, and oh, just misses. That was pretty close. So here I want to engage, but again, risky plays. You know, I don't want to be the first one to engage. That's never a good idea, even though I am very fed. He pops invisibility, so we can't see him. So I'm just like, okay, I don't really trust that, and I'm just gonna let it slide. And so I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'll just stand back, wait for some farm. And you know, there's many a time I can think of in this game where I could have been caught out. I could have done something stupid and got myself killed just to try and gain a bigger advantage. Right here, I managed to get the bouncy blade on Lux, but no, wait. I think it's in a minute. I think this is the first time I used DFG. So yeah, I land bouncy blade, DFG in, and boom. DFG actually doesn't give the damage amplification to Shunpo or my W because it didn't reach it fast enough. So yeah, I absolutely destroy Lux in the middle lane there. I don't know why she didn't build any magic resist, but she bought Haunting Guys. That's not really helping her that much. Go back to base, and picking up anything? No, I think I'm just healing. Yeah, just healing. Okay. So Nautilus and Poppy up top lane again. Again, Poppy's still 1, 1, and 2. But now me and Ez are both 6 and 0. That's pretty decent, especially. You know, Ezreal, I wouldn't exactly call him a snowballer, but you know, with a decent amount of kills, he becomes hellishly strong. And so Tristan is heading up top lane. I don't know why Tristan is all the way up top lane. So I see, that's quite funny actually. I was in mid lane farming and I see the Ezreal ulti fly past my face. So I'm like, is there a fight happening there? And I walk past Lux. I actually had vision on her and I was like, wait, did I notice a Lux there? So I managed to get a full ulti combo. You know, she does just manage to get away with a binding and an E. But I'm like, no, I'm still going to chase her. I do have flash up, so flash E, and she tries to flash out of it. The damage lands a bit too quickly, so she still uses a flash, but she dies instantly anyway. Poppy, oh, Poppy's 3 and 1. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Unfortunately, Ezreal died, so 6-1. Sad face. That's not good. You can't be 6 and 1. God, you gotta be flawless like Burnished. And nothing really exciting happening here. I think I'm just now taking down towers. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm stupidly fed. We can pretty much ace them in a team fight whenever I want to. So I'm just gonna, you know, take objectives. I see Tristana and Lux, but again, you know, it's a risky situation. I don't want to be involved in that. You know, I could maybe take them both down. You know, if Lux misses one of her skill shots or ultimate or something, can I manage to get a full ultimate off onto Tristana and Lux? Yeah, maybe I can pick up 2 kills, but it's a risk factor that you really don't want to play. So Janna being a good support and warding here. And looking at my build, we got DFG and picked up another needlessly large rod. So, you know, that's 280, 180 ability power coming out from those, giving me a mass of 222. So my ultimate does freakishly hell tons of damage. Like, that sounds good. Bouncy Blade is doing about 100 more, so yeah, like all my abilities do pretty decent damage now. So we see a fight down here in bot lane. This was when I knew this game was over. So I'm like, okay, they're fighting. Janna pushes them back. I'm just gonna wait here. Just gonna wait here. Gonna get the Q off. Jump in. Boom. Massive ultimate. Ezreal ultimate goes down, and boom. Instant 2 kills come out. Wukong left alone, trying to evade some damage, but no, can't get out, and Janna picks up that kill. So that's at this point I knew the game was over. Like, when you actually stop their ambush and you destroy them like that, you know the game is over. And oh look, 19:59. Oh, 20 minutes. There's nothing significant about that figure at all. So I'm like, okay, they're probably gonna surrender. So maybe one last kill on Lux. Maybe just slowly sneak in and. Okay, she uses her E. Okay, press Q and boom, the damage, and she goes down like a sack of potatoes. And then I believe the surrender vote comes in here. There we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my flawless Katarina gameplay. And I hope you learned something about solo queue. But if you didn't, hate me in the comments. I don't know. See you all next time.